John Shambi and Chris Singleton on the call, and it may be interesting to see the offensive approach in this one, Chris. The wind is blowing in from the outfield pretty steadily.
Yeah, in conditions like this, you just want to make sure that you hit the ball more on a line. You get it up in the air. It's just got more of an opportunity to be caught at the warning track instead of getting out of the ballpark. So think, keeping it down, drive it into the gaps, and get your extra base hits in this one.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. So just about set. Today's starting pitcher, Yuri Perez. What do we need to know here about the right-hander?
Big-time arm power. One thing he struggles with, though, is repeating his delivery. And sometimes you have bigger pitchers trying to sync things up. Not as easy as a more compact pitcher. But if he can get command going, establish it early, and carry it through the ball game, he's going to pitch deep into this one.
Ready to go now? Now it's the right fielder, Ronald Acuna Jr. The pitch. That missed by a lot. And that's how this game gets started. And a pitch. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Conan calls it in, and there's one away. Here's Brian Snitker's lineup for the Braves. All right, Siggy, how about all the talent in this lineup?
They're deep, first and foremost, but the way that they can manipulate their personnel for matchups and everything else, it's very intelligent the way that they use their team, and I think it creates a little bit of uncertainty for opposing teams, especially in a big game, big series.
Hammered on the line to the left, base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Batting third.
Chipper Jones will hit next.
Chipper Jones.
And a foul ball. Perez, a 6'8" righty, 220 pounds, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. Man at first, one away. Next offering is down low, and the count even 1-1. The 1-1 is fouled off. Here's a 1-2.
Good purpose pitch right there, trying to tease him, get him to raise his sights, pop something up, and make it an easy out.
That misses. Ball 3. Albies, the runner at first with one gone in the inning. To short, could be 2. Off balance feet, there's 1. Double play. What a great killing to end the inning. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. And now the Marlins will have a crack at things. No score. And we're back. And on the mound in this one, Max Fried.
It's always interesting to see how he utilizes all of his pitches and how many of those he has a good feel for on that given day. Well, he's right. He's really able to keep hitters guessing, and all of his stuff seems to be coming out of the same arm slot, the same tunnel, and that can make life very difficult on his opponents.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Xavier Edwards gets a chance to hit here. And here it comes. And there's the strike.
0-1's the count.
The wind of the pitch. Late swing, fouled off. The wind of the pitch. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Throw on to Olsen. One up, one down. And time now for the Marlins lineup. The sluggers in this lineup might not be too happy about the fact that the wind is blowing in today, Chris.
Yeah, and you hear pitchers talk about how good it feels when the wind is at their back. And for hitters, you almost feel like beyond just the pitcher coming at you, you've got this other force coming against you. So important to try to get on top of the ball in terms of hitting line drives, maybe really hard ground balls with a good exit velocity that'll get you a base hit, because it's very frustrating. You just hit one on the screws, think it's going to go out of the ballpark, and a guy is camped underneath it in front of the warning track.
That misses, and that's ball one. One out, base is empty. Next offering is in for a strike.
One way to make a guy real uncomfortable at the plate is pound him inside with good velocity. They're doing that right here.
One down, base is empty. Up the middle, loves it on the dive. The throw, nicely done for the out.
Well, you can see right there, he looks very comfortable going to the backhand. Nice diving stop, gets up to complete the play. That'll fire the team up for sure.
And up next for Miami, Gary Sheffield. That's in there. That's strike one. Two down, nobody on.
I understand you want to try to gauge that guy's fastball, but you also have to be aggressive and ready to hit in your zone. Now you're in a tough spot.
Foul ball, still 0-2.
He needs to throw that breaking ball with just a little more conviction to get the swing and miss.
And a swing and a miss, and that's that. Nothing in the Miami first. We played an inning in South Florida. No score on the show. And welcome back to the ballpark. New inning getting started. Now the Atlanta cleanup hitter, David Justice. Perez back to work. Fastball for a strike. Pitch misses, and the count is 1-1. Assigned to home plate duty is Ricky Holiday.
Boog, and something I've heard players saying about Ricky's strike zone is how he will call the high strike. That can be something that's tough to deal with, especially if you've got a pitcher out there coming at you with high velocity.
That one ran inside, almost got him. And he deals. Lifted in the air down the left side. That one gets down for a hit. So a man on base to start the inning. Here's Marcell Ozuna. And the right-hander deals. And that's off the inside edge. And that is ball one. And that drops in for a strike.
Well, that's a great take right there. Even though it's a strike, with the situation, runner on first base, you want to keep the ball off the ground. And you swing at that pitch, most likely you roll into a double play.
And the righty deals. Fights it off. He'll see another. That one missing inside. High fly ball down the left field line. That one's deep. See you later. And they add a pair. It's 2-0.
That's a fun way to take the lead. Just hit one out of the park. Knew what pitch he wanted to hit. Spit on some other pitches in this at bat. Was very patient, and it paid off.
And now Matt Olson up to hit. Got it started a little too early. Strike one.
Can be tough to bounce back after a big home run, but nobody on, nobody out. You just have to treat it as a fresh inning.
Kicks and fires. Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2.
Boom. That's cheddar, baby.
Check swing. Now an appeal to third. And he held up. Nobody on, nobody out. A pair of runs across in the inning here at the top of the second. Off the plate, 2-2.
It's a good take.
On the ground to first. The flip to the pitcher covering. One away. That ground ball may have him back on track after the homer.
Good late bite on that slider. Got the hitter out in front, rolled over on it. Exactly what he was supposed to do.
Stepping in, the slugging shortstop, Vinny Castilla. Swing and a pop-up. Has a beat on it. Brings it in. And there's two down.
Batting it, the catcher, Sean.
So here's Murphy now. He's built his reputation as one of the top framers in the sport. And the first pitch misses for ball one. Right through there for a strike. Swing and a miss. And it's 1-2.
Well, you got to find a way to catch up to that pitch. Perhaps shorten the swing, eliminate the stride. That one came in hot, but right down the middle, you're seeing
some high cheese for strike three. But two come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this two-run homer. It's now a 2-0 ball game. You're dialed into the show. Bottom of the second. And now Jake Berger.
The first base.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
The lefty fires. Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. One down.
He was all over that first pitch
Batting
fastball. Just barely missed it. Man, this guy was ready to hit.
Mike Lowell, the next up for the Marlins. Fried, a former Gold Glove winner, he features a four-seam fastball, a curve, a sinker, a changeup, and he works in a slider. Next offering in there for a strike. 0-2.
Quickly into an 0-2 count. Both pitches were down in the zone. I think you set your sights a little bit higher because you'll have a tendency to chase if you look down in that area.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically he likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
Connor Norby in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. Two outs. And a strike on the outside edge.
This guy's not wasting any pitches. Hitters got to get into swing mode. This is a good time to expand the zone. Throw something maybe down in the dirt.
He goes down looking. Miami down in order, and they're down 2-0. And we're back. Top half of the 3rd inning. Here's the center fielder, Michael Harris. The right-hander back to work. That one missed.
Ball 1, no strike.
And a 1-1. And
2
there's a ball.
1 strike.
And he chases a high fastball there.
They can live up in the zone all game if hitters will chase it. That's just too much velocity. Hitters got to look down in the zone.
Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Very frustrating right there as a speedy potential base runner. When with 2 strikes you just struggle to put the ball in play. You don't even have to get a hit at that point. You can help your team just by reaching on an error, but some way you got to find a way to shorten up the swing and put the ball in play next time.
And there's a rocket into the outfield. Around first and hustling for second. And that's a double.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
1 out, runner at second. Ozzie Albies up to the plate. 1 for 1 with a single so far. That's in there, and it's 0-1. One out and a runner at second. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. And a pitch. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2.
One ball.
In the dirt. No movement. Now a ball and 2 strikes. Kicks and deals. Gets a piece and stays alive. That one to first. And he takes it himself for the out.
Good slider inside right there. Batter fighting to get there, just rolled over it, got the ground ball.
The third baseman, Chipper Jones.
Here's the third baseman, Chipper Jones. 0 for 1 so far. That one finds the zone. Strike one.
Well, I know they've gotten out to an early lead, but you don't want to take these opportunities for granted. With 2 outs, still lock in with a quality at bat, drive in that run. You may not have another runner in scoring position the rest of this ball game.
Look out! And it hit him.
Well, that pitch right there didn't even sniff the zone. He was all out of whack on that delivery.
First and third, 2 away. And next for Atlanta, David Justice. Move to first. Jones gets back easily. Fastball for a strike. Two on, 2 outs. Got the back going too soon. It's strike 2.
Well, at that velocity, if that's all you're seeing, 88, you can handle that all day long. That's what you get in batting practice. But off the velocity of the fastball, that is a very tough pitch to adjust to.
Corners are occupied with 2 down. Wouldn't chase that time. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Here comes a pitch. And another ball.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitters got to stay focused on the pitch.
Marcell Ozuna would be next if they can extend the inning.
And he's homered already, so I'm sure he'd love a chance to do some more damage here.
Two outs. On the ground. A sliding stop, and that's a great play for the out. 2 left for Atlanta, but they hold the 2-0 lead.
Swatted 3 loaded songs when their hands was out. Hope you dudes in the street wearing Teflon. If they don't like Frosty, then I'ma give them F-Spawn. Go ahead and watch me.
As we go to the last of the third. Now here is Derek Hill. The pitch. That one's upstairs, ball 1. And that's ball 1. Just missed. That one misses. And it's 3-0.
I would expect in this 3-0 count, you're taking all the way. See if they'll walk you.
And the pitch. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
It's tough after falling behind a hitter, 2 balls and no strikes, but now at least he gets a fresh start against a new batter. But he needs to get back into the strike zone and start pitching with conviction.
And now number 21. This is again 5 in a row.
This is a great dynamic right here. Speedy runner at first, thinking about taking second. Catcher with the pop time that leaves Jaws on the floor. This might get interesting, Boo.
The Braves up by 2 here in the last half of the third. That one fouled off. That's out to center field. Harris has a beat on it. Puts it away for the out.
Batting ninth, the left fielder,
Griffin Kona, the next up for the Marlins. That
Ball
misses. Ball one. Hill, the base runner at first with one out. Next offering is in for a strike. And another
that pitch is
ball.
out.
On the mound now, Todd Glavine.
number 48, Tom Glavine.
At the belt and fires. And a 2-1 hammered but foul. Line drive, base hit. They fired in quickly, so it's first and second with only one away.
Looked around that pitch on the outside, but he was still able to square it up pretty nicely. And that takes quick, strong wrist to pull that off.
Back to the top of the lineup, and now here's the Marlins DH, Xavier Edwards. Grounded out to short in his first trip.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
The pitch. Ground ball right side, could be two. Oh, behind the back. What a double play that was. Inning over.
Well, the second baseman made that one look easy. Great feed to the shortstop. Shortstop completes the play. They get out of a jam, and they end the inning.
As we go to the top of the fourth, and now the DH, Marcelo Zuna. The pitch. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike one. Ozuna, multi-time All-Star, a member of the 1,000 hit club, and though usually in left field, today he's the designated hitter. Hauls it in for the out, and there's one away.
Up next for it, right now, the first baseman, Matt Olson.
Here is Matt Olson. He's 0 for 1. For Matt, a pretty impressive resume. A first-round pick back in 2012. The Braves extended him 8 years, $168 million. Remember, they traded for him right at the end of the lockout in 2022, middle of March. So he didn't have a ton of time to get acclimated to his new team. Ripped on a line. Brings it in. That's out number 2.
The batter, number 9, shortstop. Vinny
2 outs, base is empty.
Castilla.
And the batter will be the shortstop, Vinny Castilla. 0 for 1 with a flyout. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1.
80% of his first pitches are strikes. You're doing that, you could have a really good day out there on the mound.
Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. And that keeps the inning going.
He was all over that one. That was one of those swings that feels like you're swinging an aluminum bat. It jumped off so hard, squared it up, and it went screaming at 108 miles per hour.
Here's Sean Murphy. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. And the pitch a little bit low. Ball 1. This one in the air, right field. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And that is that. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 left. We're midway in the 4th. It's the Braves 2 and the Marlins nothing. Ready to go. Gene Segura at the plate here. As the lefty gets to work. Right through there for a strike.
0-1.
Got him looking for the K. Fastball to letters, frozen for strike 3.
No, that's not the best 2-strike fastball I've seen, but certainly got away with the location there. You know, sometimes as a hitter, when you're down in the count, you're so focused on a pitcher painting the black, and you just get a little bit locked up on something down the heart of the plate, not expecting it, and it just kind of freezes you.
Drops into the glove, and a couple of quick outs.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
So now it's the 4-hole hitter, Jake Berger. Fly to left his first time. Fastball for a strike. Swing and a miss as he was late.
He finds himself in a tough situation early. Just going to try to simplify it. Take a knock the other way if you can.
Foul ball. It stays 0-2. The Braves leading by 2. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. That one inside, and the count 1-2. And the pitch. Good job to fight that one off. Two down, nobody on. Fouls it off, still 1-2.
Well, he's desperately looking for that swing and miss. He's going to have to just change speeds a little bit, try to move it around, create just a little bit of illusion at the end.
Ninth pitch of the at-bat due next. Next offering is down low.
He might have to look for a different put-away pitch right here, 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times in this at-bat, so might have it timed up and ready for it.
And that one is lifted in the air. Under it is Acuna to make the grab. And welcome back to the ballpark. Top 5, John Shelby with Chris Singleton. And leading it off, Michael Harris. wind of the pitch. Close, but called a ball. And it's 1-0.
You know, these Braves doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. The numbers tell us they're averaging more than a hit every inning, and they've only struck out twice, so they keep finding ways to put their bat on the ball.
The 1-1 is fouled off. The pitch. Goes down looking. So he gets the call and picks up the strikeout lookout.
Sometimes with a good hitter at the plate, he'll be the one to get the benefit of the doubt if he lays off on a close pitch like that, but just not right there. Strike zone definitely expanded a little bit with 2 strikes.
Back to the leadoff spot in the Braves lineup. Here's Ronald Acuna Jr. at the plate. 1 for 2. He swings and fouls one off. Righty to the plate. And that one popped to short. Segura under it. And it's caught for the out.
The batter.
Here is Ozzie Albies up to him.
He's been going after these guys consistently, and as a result, he's been able to keep his pitch count low, throwing the ball very well right now.
That one misses, and that's ball 1. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
1-1.
Wow, no fair right there. I mean, that slider didn't move till the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just gonna have to tip your cap on that pitch.
Got it by him for the K. Braves are set down 1-2-3 as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. Bottom of the inning. Now the third baseman, Mike Lowell.
These fans definitely want to get involved in the game. All it's going to take is to get the leadoff man or even a base runner on.
Fastball for a strike. Glavin, a multi-Cy Young Award winner. He features a 4-seam fastball, a changeup, a curve, a cutter, and he works in a slider. Sends it to first, and the leadoff hitter retired in the 5th.
The batter up, 24. Second baseman.
And now for the Marlins, Connor Norton. He was a strikeout victim his first time. That clips a corner.
It's been tough for the offense so far, but you can't get frustrated. You got to find a way to shake it off, go up there and relax. That's the only way you're going to be able to put runs up on the board.
Ball 1 there. Falling behind 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
In there at the knees for a strike. Swing and a line drive slicing into right field. And Acuna able to make the grab. 2 down.
Now the center fielder,
Derek Hill digs in now. Strike on the outside corner. 0-1. Good eye right there. 2 outs. And the breaking ball drops in for a strike. The pitch. That one out to right. Acuna has it sized up. And that is that. New pitcher for the Marlins, Edward Cabrera.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Chipper Jones getting ready to hit. Singy, he's a guy that covers both sides of the plate about as well as anyone in the sport. How difficult is that to do?
Well, just look at the back of my bubblegum card. You'll see how hard it is. These guys are great, man. They have the ability to look out there, but also to be able to turn on the inside pitch. Those that can really sharpen things on the outer half, those are the ones that become elite. Really nice job to get your first out of the ball game.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, David Justice. Swing and a miss. Nice changeup. Activity in the bullpen. Xavier Curry up and throwing. Nardi getting cranked up as well. Right-hander kicks, deals.
That's a ball.
He doubled up on the off speed there. We talk about the power fastball, but he's working a little differently here.
Base is empty, 1 away, and we're the top half of the 6th. Next offering in there for a strike. And the count 1-2. The wide to kick the pitch. This to center field. Hill drifts towards it. 2 away.
Now batting, designated hitter, Marcell Ozuna.
So up next, Marcell Ozuna. His homer earlier is responsible for the only runs they've scored in this one.
Yeah, forget small ball. They're kind of living and dying by the long ball so far in this one.
Now a fly ball to right center. Hill sizing this one up. And that'll do it. 3 up, 3 down for him there. 8-9-1 scheduled in the bottom of the 6th. It's the Braves 2 and the Marlins nothing.
Never stop me from being a good wager. I get respect from observers, no public enemy. I'm the white Mary Dad show.
Bottom of the 6th. And at the plate for Miami, number 21. Glavine back to work. That one's in there. Strike 1. Dives and he can't hang on. Wins the race to the bag, and they get it out of the play.
This is what it's all about on that right side of the diamond when you've got the first baseman involved and the pitcher as well. First baseman does a great job, knocks the ball down, gets away from it a little bit, doesn't panic. The pitcher's exactly where he's supposed to be. Nice feed and a nice play for the out.
So digging in, Griffin Conant. And he's already singled in this game. Fastball for a strike. One down, base is empty. In the air, right field. Should have this one. Makes the grab for the second out.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really drive it.
Designated hitter.
And next is the designated hitter, Xavier Edwards. First pitch just misses. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the bottom of the 6th. On the ground to short. Throw on to Olsen. That's the inning. And 1-2-3 go the Marlins. They trail it here 2-0. We go to the top of the 7th, and now it's Matt Olson's turn to hit. And here it comes. Cabrera, a 6'4" righty. He features a changeup, a slurve, a four-seamer, a slider, and he works in a sinker. Way outside, 1-1. Swing and a miss. Nice changeup.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
To the right side,
Nope, that's
and
foul.
that's just foul. And a 1-2. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. Lowe snags it, and there's 1 down.
The bat, number 9.
Next to hit, Vinny Castile. Sing, you talk about a guy that has all the skills. The range is really good, but the arm just stands out, and he makes all the plays. In the air, right side. 2 away now. Sean Murphy now at the plate. This is a guy who is very highly regarded defensively. Fun to watch him control stuff behind the plate. Good game caller, good at framing, but it's that big arm that really stands out. And that one fouled off.
Yeah, and because he's got the big arm, he pays attention to the running game and is sure to manage it.
Next offering in the dirt, and now it's even 1-1.
When you have a catcher that can throw like that, a pitcher doesn't have to worry as much about the slide step. He can keep his mechanics intact and have a better opportunity of getting that hitter out with a swing and miss.
The 2-1. Wouldn't chase that time. Michael Harris next to bat for the Braves. 2 out, space is empty. And that's ball 4.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
Pitch hitter coming on. Number 1. The runner on first with 2 gone for. Not close with that one. 1-0. Can't find it here. That's 6 straight balls.
No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
And that one is lifted in the air. Hill makes the grab. And that is that. Braves strand 1. They're up 2-0. So remaining in the game defensively, number 1. He'll be out center now after pinch hitting.
Tony
Segura to start things off. Gene Segura, he has been really solid at shortstop. line to the pitch. That's a strike. That misses the zone, and it's a ball to strike. And a pitch. Up the middle. Whips it to first on the run. Throw, save. And that was close.
Did a nice job getting there. Good throw, but very difficult to get anybody on that one as far as you had to go and throw. You know, yeah, no question.
Gary Sheffield, the next up for the Marlins. Fastball in for a strike. 0-1.
Now these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game.
And that one fouled off. With the tying run at the plate, here the bottom of the 7th. In the air, right field. Acuna there. Makes the catch, 1 down.
Now batting, first baseman.
And now the first baseman, Jake Berger.
And things could change quickly here with one swing.
And ball 1.
Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees, and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound as he tries to get a better sense of the umpire strike zone.
Just missed.
Last 2 pitches have been down in the zone. Pitcher clearly trying to get that ground ball double play, but in this count, he's going to have to give in, elevate his pitches, and get back into this at bat.
Segura leads off first with 1 away. Hit hard, should be extra bases. Makes the turn at second, heads for third. Lead runner holds at third, so 2 runners in scoring position and just 1 out. We all saw it was hit hard, but how hard was it, Singy? Statcast is here with the answer.
Yeah, Boog, it says the exit velo was 113 miles per hour, and it looked every bit of it, didn't it? I mean, just an impressive swing of the bat, and clearly he saw it out of the pitcher's hand no problem.
And here is Mike Lowell. Clips the corner, and it's 0-1. So the tying run at second. Fall off foul. And the 0-2. And that's outside.
He's gone off speed. He needs to elevate here with 2 strikes out of the zone.
That one back up the middle, and it gets through. One runs in. The throw in, but it's off the line. He will score.
His confidence level is so high. Really nice job of coming through in a big spot. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
And up next for Miami, Connor Norton. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads.
If you're a base runner, you've got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
Fastball for a strike. 0-1. Just missed. 1 away. Tie game. Go-ahead run stands at first. High fly ball out to center field. He's got it, and there's 2 away.
Now batting, center fielder.
Derek Hill, the next up for the Marlins. And there's a foul ball. 2 gone. The possible go-ahead run at first. Next offering is in for a strike. Swing and a miss, and that is that. 2 runs, 3 hits, no errors, and 1 left. 8th inning coming up. We are tied 2-2. And we're back, ready to begin the 8th. And now the right fielder, Ronald Acuna Jr.
It's good speed at the top of the order here. You want to get it on, see if you can get a stolen base, maybe get around the bases and pick up a run.
Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. Out towards left center. Sizes this one up. And there's one away. Ozzie Albies next up for the Braves. 1 for 3. That's inside.
You don't want to get beat by a fastball in, and he spits on that one.
Signs of activity in the pen for the Marlins. Xavier Curry, the young right-hander, up and throwing. Nardi, a left-hander, also throwing. Kicks and fires. Into center. Hill under it. And a couple of quick outs. And the batter now, Chipper Jones, known for his late inning heroics. And a foul ball. The 0-1. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2. All tied up, and we're at the top of the 8th. And down on strikes. And a nice innovative work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. Braves go down quickly here. Score remains 2-2. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the 8th. Now it's the Marlins catcher, number 21. As he turns on the rubber, and with that good live arm delivers.
Off the plate, ball 1.
And that's off the inside edge. Ball 1. And another ball.
2 balls, no strikes.
Missed with a changeup. 3-0. Griffin Conine waits on deck for Miami. And so the lefty allows the leadoff free pass.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
Griffin Conine, the next up for the Marlins.
You know, this is kind of a tough matchup as a left-handed hitter facing a left-handed pitcher. What you tell yourself is I want to stay square to the plate, try to hit the ball over the shortstop's head.
And that one is lifted in the air. It falls in, and that's a hit.